who was ably represented by the Director of Program, the Commandant 7th Bit, who was also represented, Commandant Nigeria Security and Civil Defense, who was also ably represented, our spiritual father of the day, the General Manager of Borno Radio Television, Comrade and his father, other corporate leaders, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocol duly and respectfully observed. It is with a great honor, humility, and profound sense of responsibility that I welcome you to this historic occasion, making the swearing in and inauguration of the newly elected chapter executives of Road Transport Employers Association of Nigeria. Today is more than a ceremony. It is a demonstration of our commitment to democracy within our association. It is a demonstration of our commitment to constitutional leadership. It is a demonstration of our commitment to peaceful successions, accountability, discipline, and service. To our newly elected chapel executives, I say your election is not a personal victory. It is a mandate of responsibility. You have been entrusted with the confidence of your members. You must therefore display that confidence through integrity, transparency, discipline, and service. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, RTEAN is not an organization that exists outside the development process of Nigeria. We are part of Nigerian economy. We move people, we move agricultural products, we move goods, we collect communities, we support markets, we create employment, we facilitate commerce, and we are providing with essential services to millions of Nigerians every day in Borno State. This responsibility is even more significant. Our state has endured years of insecurity and economic disruptions. The rebuilding of Borno State requires not only a road, schools, hospitals, and houses, but also a strong and reliable transportation system. Transportation is the bloodstream of economic recovery. When roads are open, transporters move. When transporters move, traders move. When traders move, farmers find market. When farmers find market, communities generate income. And when community generate income, the economy grows. That is why RTEAN must be regarded as a strategic partner in the reconstructions and economic transformation of Borno State. Distinguished guests, as a representative of the transport sector, we must acknowledge policies that directly affect our members and the Nigerian transport systems under the administration of His Excellency President Borno. Transportation has become an important component of the national response to the economic problem affecting commuters, transport operators. The federal government supports the best natural gas and alternative energy. Transportation is particularly relevant to our industry because energy costs pose one of the largest operational challenges facing transport employers and drivers. For us, the RTEAN, this represents more than a commissioning of vehicles. It represents a transition toward a modern technology-driven and energy-efficient transportation system. We therefore call for continued policies that ensure that transport employers and ordinary drivers are not left behind in the transition. The transformation of transport must carry the transport employers as well as the transport workers along. At the state level, we must equally recognize the leadership of His Excellency Professor Babagana Umar Zulu, the Executive Governor of Borno State, particularly in the area of transport innovations and infrastructural development. But Babagana Umar Zulu administration has demonstrated a willingness to use transportation as an instrument of economic recovery and social welfare. Borno State Mass Transit Program has included cars and electric-powered vehicles, while more recent initiatives have expanded the development of electric buses and electric tricycles. This development demonstrates that the transportation policy can simultaneously address mobility, affordability, employment, energy, efficiency, environmental stability, and economic recovery. As written to ourselves, we commend every genuine effort that improves mobility and opportunity for the transport operators. But we also believe that the next step must be inclusive. Transport unions, transport employers, drivers, mechanic technicians, youth, women, and other industry participants must be integrated into the implementation of modern transport programs. Ladies and gentlemen, the question we must ask is how can region members benefit from transformation taking place? If Nigeria is moving towards CNG and electric transportation, our members must have access to vehicle acquisition scheme, affordable credit, conversion programs, driver training, technical training, charging and refueling instrument infrastructures, maintenance opportunities, insurance, digital platforms, operative financing, and employment opportunities. We can also take a transport revolution in which ordinary transport operators become only a passenger. Our members will be owners, operators, investors, and beneficiaries of the new transport economy. Our members must participate constructively in the democratic process and civil affairs. We must educate our members about their rights and responsibilities as citizens. We must encourage peaceful participation. We must reject violence. We must reject political intimidation. We must reject the use of transport parks for criminal activities. And we must insist that political engagement remains connected to development and the welfare of the future of transportation is digital. RTEAN should partner in the development of the transport database, electronic ticketing, digital payment, vehicle monitoring, and intelligent transport systems. My dear newly elected chartered executives, you are now the closest level of leadership to our members. You must know their problems. You must listen to them. You must protect their interests. You must promote discipline. You must keep a great record. You must account for human resources. You must obey the constitution. You must respect superior authorities. And you must never use union for a personal enrichment or benefit. Remember, leadership position is not a license to oppress people. It is a responsibility to serve them. When a member has a problem, listen. When there is a dispute, investigate. When there is a misunderstanding, mediate. When there is misconduct, follow due process. When there is a financial responsibility, account properly. And when government needs a transport sector, present RTEAN as a responsible and organized partner. There is a lesson every political leader and every union leader must understand. A divided organization cannot negotiate effectively. If we divide ourselves, others will speak for us. If we fight among ourselves, others will determine our future. If we destroy the institutions, we lose the respect of the government and the public. Therefore, we must maintain one RTEAN, one constitutional structure, one legitimate chain of authority, one united membership. Our differences must resolve through dialogue and lawful institutional mechanisms. We must not permit personal ambition to destroy a collective progress. Borno State has paid a heavy price of insecurity. We must therefore protect the peace that has been achieved. Every RTEAN member has a responsibility. We must cooperate with the security agencies. We must report suspicious activities. We must discourage criminality. We must protect passengers. We must ensure that our parks do not become a platform for criminal activities. And we must promote peaceful coexistence among all promoters. Transporters must connect people, not divide them. Ladies and gentlemen, the RTEAN of tomorrow cannot be exactly as of yesterday.